Hi Aquarius, what's up? This is your Astro Sex and Relationships Energy Read. Check all the placements in your chart. Aquarius, out of my real as fuck new relationships deck, you have a beautiful card coming out which says thinking things through and doing what's best for you. Sevens are very important to you right now. Some of you might be up in your head a little bit, reflecting, going within, retrospecting, meditating on some different things. And for some of you, this is within marriage, out of the sexual self-care card deck here overall. But this came out in Libra's read, so you might have Libra in your chart, but this is also maybe you thinking about how do I give back to myself during this time, or even marriage. Some of you might be thinking about proposing or an engagement. Congratulations. Some of you need to go to premarital or couples counseling here a little bit, and really talk about how sex has changed throughout your marriage or throughout your relationship or your partnership. Maybe you aren't married, but you call your partner, your spouse, your wife, your husband, whatever. And some of you are really wondering about marriage overall and whether or not it's the right choice for you. And I see that. We have Hanged Man energy and Spirit saying, green light, go. So congratulations. You're showing up as the Hanged Man energy in the reverse, trying new things, moving forward. Hanged Man also gives me like BDSM and kinky energy vibes. It typically is the 12 in the tarot, so threes, representing, groups, choices, or not choices, but more so groups, maybe family members, friends, loved ones. So I think some of you could potentially be getting pregnant or just thinking about these things too here a little bit. But this is your overall energy. And then underneath the deck, or on top of the deck here, we have 10 of Cups overall, which is beautiful. So some of you could be starting a family. You could be a family of 3. You could be wanting, or even polyamorous relationships, whatever, and opening up to 3 people, or maybe 4, or a polycube. Rainbows are very significant to you. This is Spirit giving you a sign that things are destined to be how they're going to be. This could also be something, Pride Month is in June, coming in for you during this time. This could also be soul family, chosen family, people that feel like, they bring out your inner child or give you that childlike joy. This also shows me a little bit too, like you could be moving in together with somebody in a big, beautiful house, whatever, and that's really fun and beautiful. Pay attention to spiritual animals, birds during this time, and dogs as well, but this is a lot of great friendship and community coming in here. So we do have a lot of things with like marriage, relationships, really thinking things through. And again, out of the other tarot deck, we have 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. What this tells me is not feeling like you have the confidence or self-esteem or assertiveness to speak up during sex, to tell people what you tangibly want, to move forward with a poly relationship or a group or a threesome here. Some of you could have also experienced a threesome, meaning someone had sex with someone else, used sex as a weapon. Someone could have been very cutting with their words, and this is divine, distorted, feminine energy, which is using these things within the shadow or negative light. And some people may need to be doing their shadow work with this because they hurt you. And I feel like, this is going to be karmic justice coming in for you. This was definitely maybe a soulmate, a partner, a friend here. Wow. And Judgment in the reverse. You're coming out of some sort of heartbreak. And another 3 of Wands. This could have happened during traveling. This is something that really upset you. You felt frustrated with. This can also be with family members, friends, loved ones not being invited on a trip, not being invited on vacation, feeling left out, and then feeling like I have done so much fucking work and this person's judging me and or my relationships or sexuality that like I don't even know if I want a partnership or a friendship or relationship with them anymore. So you're getting karmic justice, Aquarius, in your relationships. Some of you may be getting a divorce and it's going to be successful. Congratulations here. Celebrate that. And you have the wreath of abundance coming in. So we have Libra, Scorpio showing up for you, as well as fixed sign energy, which is Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, your overall energy, and Capricorn with this card. But we really have some closing of major cycles and brand new beginnings with relationships too. And it's like leaving this in the past. And then we have, out of the Spirit Says deck, soul searching. This is you figuring out who you are in this life, who your divine counterparts are, and your spiritual community. So again, we have another 10 there and 10, closing out a major cycle overall. And I feel like you could have Pisces in your chart. You could be a Aquarius, Pisces cusper, whatever. There could have been some things going on during Pisces season, but really moving forward with your friends, your chosen family, your loved ones, sex, fuck buddies, hookups, whatever, the people that are actually there for you. So very beautiful energy, Aquarius. We're going to shuffle out the sexual self-care deck and see what's in store for you. Some of you do need to have a technology de-cleanse, turn it off when having sex. Maybe there's some of you might be watching erotica on your phone, reading erotica a lot, but this could also be like allowing yourself to be swept away with this partner and like doing this. Some of you, 115 breaks down to a 7, really not allowing yourself to overthink things through when it comes to sex or certain types of things. They're also telling me whatever you're watching, don't expect it to be the same thing and don't put those expectations on a partner, spouse, whatever here. We have plan more sex. So we have 77 coming out. So we have 777. You could be seeing that a lot. 7s, like I said, are showing up for you at this time. Very beautiful. And then we have law of attraction here, which also says like attracts like. So what is your sexual relationship like versus what is sexually healthy? And what does that really mean to you? A lot of you are really needing to speak more sex positive thoughts and words into existence, or even neutral, something that might be more self-compassionate during this time. With some of you, you do need to be prioritizing. I think I said something about BDSM and kink. So aftercare and foreplay is coming in for you. Very beautiful. And working on your triggers during this time in sex and relationships and your mental health. So very beautiful. Some of you, like I said, with cheating, you could have been cheated on here. Someone could have not said sorry to you. There could have been some sort of trauma that took place that really damaged your relationship and attachment with other people here. Some of you need to self-soothe those triggers and write them down. And some of you, this might be past work and relationships too. Let's see what's coming up out of the Real Spuck Relationships deck. Most important message for Aquarius. Aquarius, thank you so much for your support on my channel here at this last go around and every last go around of my videos. I love you. I'm so grateful for you. And I love that you are helping my channel grow so much. Check the other placements in your chart and make sure, we're not going to take all those. Make sure that you leave me a supportive comment below. Help my channel grow. Like this video if you enjoyed it. And please subscribe and turn on those notification bells because I know that a lot of you have not subscribed to my channel here overall. Most important messages, please. This is my Real Spuck Relationships deck. It is redone. The black cards are like the shadow stuff in relationships, and the rainbowy ones are like the light work, the things that are going well or things that might be coming in relationships overall. Different types of relationships. So first card out, we have enabling a person or a situation to continue. Accountability boo. So we have 38. You could be 38. We also had 56 with the law of attraction. So we have 777 and 1111. If you want to know what those angel numbers mean, comment below. If you're here for it, just comment them below. I said something about enabling your relationships or people's relationships in Libra's read. You could have Libra in your chart. There's definitely something going on with that, with the law of attraction and then the justice card coming up. For some of you, this is a marriage and I wanted to like throw up and hiccup. This is like someone using you for sex and or other things, and you're tolerating this person. They aren't treating you right. They aren't treating you properly, and you're enabling yourself or this person to continue and be in a negative marriage right now with that overall energy at the beginning. And this is some of you needing to go to couples therapy, counseling, coaching, whatever it may be. Someone needs to change here, and I feel like this is you as well as this other person. There might be something being in a triangle or triangulation that's getting in between you and relationships right now. Some of you, this is friendships, and this is not setting and holding your boundaries. People pleasing this relationship, exactly, because they don't want to lose you, clingy. So some of you might be saying things that you don't mean. You could be people pleasing another person because it's like, well, what's going on here now? And then we have don't overthink this relationship. This person loves you, all of you. Another 7 coming out, Bill. 7777 is showing up for you majorly at this time. Maybe some people you're feeling very attached to from maybe a one-night stand. You had a hookup with somebody and they're like very clingy, and you're like, ooh, like I need to be free. Like I am the, Aquarius of the Zodiac Collective, and I need to just be able to slow down. And someone is saying sorry, and possibly when they don't actually mean it, apologizing. You're the apologizer. So someone has a shame personality and behavior or persona of like, I'm sorry, when it's like, for what? And then like when they actually need to be held accountable for their actions, they probably don't. Or they're just people pleasing you to say sorry. So let's see what's going on here. Tell me about enabling this person. This could also be just in sex, like always giving and not receiving, having it be unbalanced. Maybe mismatched libido is something that you struggle with, desire discrepancies. This could be also a person not pouring into you with your foreplay or needing more foreplay here a little bit. Ooh, Seven of Blades in the reverse. Pay attention to foxes. Someone could have stole a partner, a relationship from you. Spouse or a loved one, but you caught them. What does Aquarius need to know? This could also be a kiddo, a parent, a child, someone acting like a child, a coworker, a colleague, a boss. You're enabling someone to like gossip and talk shit in relationships, Aquarius. This might be someone who has maybe childhood trauma of psychological and emotional abuse, where Knight of Blades, they come in, they don't even think about before they speak, and they are just coming in hot. And this is something where you are kind of mad at this. Maybe you work with them here. Maybe this is a family member, a loved one. Some of you could also be getting a haircut. Maybe it's like your stylist and you just have to listen to all this shit and you're like, I don't wanna. And this might be the thing where you need to enact boundaries, or people trying to tell you how to live your life or what to do. Hanged man energy. And then you feel like they keep you stuck. White doves could be significant. This could be a Pisces here. This could have been something that you really had to work on during Pisces season. It's like you're having to cut this person off here, but you don't. You keep coming back around here. Someone's just gossiping, talking shit, talking about other people here. Yeah, King of Cups in the reverse. This is a distorted divine masculine energy. They're going to fall on their face and they don't even realize how they're creating problems. It's also Gemini season, so pay attention to gossip and manipulation. Four of Coins in the upright here. Like, you don't want to feel left out from these people or this conversation or these family members or friends or fuck buddies or hookups, and you're like, this hurts me, and like I don't want to distance myself from this person, but it's saying like, you're gonna have to do this. Ace of Blades, you're gonna have to do this, have a conversation, whatever, about this. For some of you, this could be talking to a doctor about certain things or situations when it comes to your health, your wellness, your mental health here, or a provider. This is a lot of like you're in your head with this energy. Four of Cups in the reverse. Like, you're sad because you might miss out on family time or date time or friendship time or those work happy hours or whatever. Eight of Blades. Like, you are coming out of maybe your head and thinking about this more and telling people. Self-imposed restriction. Six of Coins in the reverse. Like, you need to call in more balance in your relationships during this time and only have the people pour into you. I feel like you are healing your relationships overall. Tell me about people pleasing. Wow. Okay. You got a lot of cards. We're just going to take the ones that like flew out over here. So we have Three of Blades and King of Blades. So some of you are people pleasing someone who is in a divorce situation, 1313 as I say that, but it's matters of the heart here. Some of you, this is a breakup. Some of you, this is breakup of family, and maybe you have kids or a child custody or breakup in a situation. And like Three of Blades is like all heartbreak. Pay attention to birds and animals, the magpie, and then like the dog or the cat here in the background too. Some of you, this person is people pleasing you because maybe they don't want to move forward with a divorce or cutting them off overall. They don't want you to be cut off. They're attached to you. And they think, what will people think or say in the background? Like, they're nervous to even like deal with repercussions. Someone you're married to felt this energy. Hierophant, Taurus energy, and Hanged Man energy. Pisces, Taurus. Wow. There's a lot of things here. 8 of Cups, you're disappointed in this person. I feel like you're going to have to walk away, and you may have 2 new interests of people. Again, relationships that are pouring into you, people asking you out, people being emotionally intimate with you, people being intellectually intimate with you. You may also be sapiosexual or demisexual here too. I am picking up on that. 6 of Cups. Some of you just need to have fun with family members and friends and childhood nostalgia here, like healing your inner child. But some of you are going through a major transformation. And deep down inside, I think some of you might be working on the moon in the reverse, subconscious beliefs, gaslighting your intuition, not trusting yourself with relationships and your feelings here. And when people say feelings aren't facts, well, they technically, you know, I know a lot of therapists that are DBT out there will say that. And now more people nowadays are like, well, no, feelings are fact because that's this person's true and lived authentic story. And I feel like that is what you need to be able to share with other people. You know, if you are going through a court case or a marital breakup or something, like, no, this person actually hurt me. They cut me off. They did whatever, and speak your truth about this contract. For some of you, this could be business or work as well. Someone is like, offering you maybe a better contract, maybe more money, maybe better hours, maybe whatever. And they're like, oh my God, well, we got to do anything to keep you here and stuck. And Spirit's like, yeah, no, you're not happy there. You're burnt out, you're exhausted, you're tired, and you actually want people to come towards you that love you for who you are. There's something about the full moon here. Owls could be significant to you too, as well as you might just feel like burnt out. So some of you aren't having sex overall. You're burnt out on this relationship, this cycle. This has been a pattern. This people pleasing you could also be, you know, someone that you're just in a very intense relationship as well, and it's too much. They are clinging on to you, and you're absorbing their energy a little bit. So you have to walk away. 7 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you see this, you know, delusional thinking here a little bit. 8 of Coins. It's been a pattern in reverse here. You pointed this out to this person. It feels like a lot of emotional abuse and trauma dumping onto you. And I feel like, Aquarius, you could be doing this. Other people could be doing this too. But for once, you get celebrated. Like, you need to leave the situation. And we have this card as the 4, heart chakra, space, centered. You could also be moving forward with getting married, like I said, and now there's that balance coming in, and you're coming out of self-imposed restriction. This is a time where it's just really good for you to nourish and balance your energies with the people that are there for you sexually, intimately, emotionally. And even for those that are celebrating big things, only celebrate with the people that truly show up for you, are truly happy for you, and want to be there with you. And deep down inside your heart, that's what you know. 6 of Blades, you're going to walk away from this person. This feels like a breakup. This feels like maybe a relationship detox, cleanse, unplugging from technology. From a Cancer, maybe High Priestess in the reverse energy here. This person, you know, appears or says to be aligned, and the Moon card, Pisces here, or Cancer, and really has a lot of work to do. Has a lot of work to do in their relationships. Has a lot of work to do with complex trauma. Let's talk about don't overthink this relationship. This person loves you, all of you. Let's see what's going on. 2 of Coins. Ooh. Ace of Wands and King of Wands. Ace of Blades in the reverse. Empress. Okay, here's the thing. So, Aquarius, this person loves you, but they are really balancing out work during this time. They are busy in certain things in their life, and that may not be something that they can prioritize sex right now. For some of you, this might also be a one-night stand that doesn't actually work. You know, maybe with Ace of Wands in the reverse, someone is struggling when it comes to becoming a desired or aroused or whatever. And it's like, let's hurry up and rush this. I got to get back to work here. I got to like charge ahead, King of Wands with this. I need to go travel here. I need to go there. I need to go everywhere, right? And then when it comes down to it, Ace of Blades in the reverse, you don't talk to them for a while, and then they don't have time for you. So this is something where deep down inside, this person really truly does love you, but they may also remind you maybe of a parent, a grandparent, a parent, grandparent, caregiver, aunt, uncle, loved one, like someone. It's giving the energy of like, you married maybe someone just like your mother or father. You're in a relationship with someone like your mother or father, and they might be dealing, workaholism, like they don't have time for you. And Pisces, this could also be a Pisces here, and maybe they missed out on a work or an anniversary for you, and they're not pouring into you. And for some of you, they may still love you, but they have a funny way of showing it. And that's what you're frustrated with, Aquarius. Like, you know, you're saying you love me, but you have a funny way of showing it. You're not texting me back. You're not calling me. You're not following up. You're not actually pouring into the relationship with us. And this is what I feel like Spirit's trying to say to you. Like the Empress has the 3 on the card typically, which is all about confidence, being assertive, speaking things up, saying what you want. And I feel like this is you needing to be confident in your relationships to have this conversation. But there's some delays. Now, this could also be delays with new opportunities when it comes to people loving you and coming in. This could be 2 people. This could be, again, Taurus, Libra, or a fire sign energy. We have Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. This could also be a new friendship, but they don't have as much time as you thought. They could be traveling a lot or at a distance here as well. 3 of Blades in the reverse. A lot of you have worked on past relationships and hookups, fuck buddies, whatever. The different types of trauma, grief, and loss with this. Some of you have been very depressed, but King of Coins, your blessings are coming here, okay? The success is not successful yet, but it's going to be. You're going to be sitting pretty real soon here. Fixed sign energy overall. And again, that travel. Some of you could have traveled a little bit, and maybe this was during a time of seasonal depression, and you thought, oh my God, my life is going to be so much better. And now I'm going to have, you know, this really grounded, solid person, and they really do love me because they're showing up for me. But then something went wrong with travel, and then you had to give that love back to yourself here. For some of you, this could be a passed on loved one, your spiritual guidance, your team here, wondering, did they actually love me? Full card in the reverse. Some of you are needing to be very mindful of all the tools in your toolbox with what you're saying in relationships during this time, not using alcohol or drugs as a numbing piece. So that's the message. So some of you are really struggling maybe with alcohol, drugs. You work in the restaurant industry potentially, and maybe a significant other, a partner, a spouse is like, don't go out, don't do all these things, blah, 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 blah. And like Spirit is trying to say, like, you might have this person's back, they might have your back, but don't be foolish here. Someone's having a conversation with you about this, maybe addiction overall. And they're doing it because they love you. Could be an Aries, could be a boss, an employer, whatever. It's really giving like Vanderpump Rules type of energy here. Temperance in the reverse. This could also be a Sagittarius coming towards you, like trying to get you to eat healthier or cleaner or whatever. And they're doing it because they love you. But then you're like, fuck off, bitch. And then you go into hermit mode and then you don't talk to them. And then there's Aries again. Again, Aries, Virgo, Saggy, Scorpio, and Aries. So this could be multiple people that really love you and are trying to show up for you. Chariot, move forward with this. It will be successful. For some of you, this is like an intervention. I don't know what that is, or I know what that is, but like, I don't know who this is for. So this is very specific, and sex and substances for some of you have gotten in the way of sex. That's been the triangulation between you and that 3 of Pentacles at the beginning here. It's one of those things where it's like people can get in the way, but then you can also get in your way, and it's self-sabotage overall. The past is being projected onto your current relationship. Some of you do need to change this. And we have hot and heavy going steady. So congratulations for those of you out there. Again, Aquarius, these are very specific messages. So I don't know who this is for. If you want to go into this more, let's talk. Book a read below. And some of you do need to be mindful of what you're posting and everything like that with technology. Some people are hiding behind technology screens so they don't have to face you in person. They're creeping on you. This has been a pattern. They could even be stalking you, I just heard too. And engagement or proposals on the way. Wedding or work, congratulations. We kind of talked about that with different business contracts here. And someone is using the silent treatment to manipulate you. I'm pretty sure that came up in Libra or Cancer's reads. So you could have those in your chart. Maybe you need to go back and watch those reads, or maybe you're dealing with those people too. Top of the deck here, we have vulva coming out. So a lot of you are learning about the vulva. A lot of you need to learn about using proper terms for the body and really engaging in sex positive language here overall. Your bed is a sanctuary. I feel like this is the depressive energy. Some of you might be sleeping in bed, taking long naps, not actually like doing your work, not feeling balanced, and then like not using it only for sex and sleep, mindfulness. Some of you really need to get grounded, slow down, focus on touch, build awareness with sex during this time, like really take things one step at a time overall, okay? Let's shuffle out the Spirit Says deck. Most important final messages for my Aquarius collective. What do they need to know? Solar plexus chakra. What did I say about that? Work on your confidence and self-esteem and assert yourself. Intentions. We have start setting intentions for your day and you'll slay. 3s again, 7s, and you could also be 37, but the 10 with closing up a major cycle. Spiritual texts. Some of you need to be tapping into your spirituality with books, texts, and connect through reading. Claircognizance is also coming out. Premonitions, precognitions, and psychically knowing things before they happen. Again, another 7 there. We have loved ones. What did I say about your passed on loved ones? Your passed on loved ones are safe and saying they are with you here. So for whoever needed that confirmation from people previously, and we have rediscovery. Rediscover your life's purpose and connect with your higher self and what you're meant to do in this lifetime. Okay, Aquarius, take things one step at a time. Get rid of those toxic relationships or people or energies that aren't good for you. Your spiritual ancestors are around you, with you. The angel numbers are with you. Your guides are with you during this time. Be mindful and pay attention to, again, your heart. Trust your intuition. Go within for the answers and make sure you're aware of the people, the energies that are negative energy vampires that are really clinging on to you, lying to you through apologizing to you, all these different types of things. Make sure to check your sun, moon, rising, Mercury, Mars, and Venus. Tell me in the comments below something supportive. If you want to support my channel, or just what resonates with you, and like this video, help me grow. Thank you, Aquarius, for being here. Stay tuned for more. Stay shameless.